pitch off the elevator.
All right. Questions for Coach?
Give your thoughts on the new Adidas contract.
Well, I think it's exciting for everybody. I know that we've been wrestling for a long time, and a lot of people want to change, so I'm sure there are a lot of excited people.
Recruiting, it comes up from time to time.
Yeah, we'll see.
I imagine it'll be nice, though, to have possibly some more gear for the student athletes.
I hope so. I hope we'll get some more gear. That'd be great.
Can you, I mean, I know I've heard that before, and you mentioned it up in Charlotte. Like, what does that mean for the kids just to have more
Just
stuff?
to have more stuff? Well, it's just like any kid. You know, they want to have more stuff to wear to class and around the school, and maybe to give a shirt to their brother, or to, you know, to have those things. So the more they get, the happier they're going to be, for sure.
Todd seemed to think it would have an impact on recruiting, though, that a lot of kids want stuff. I mean, have you come across recruits who do you think?
I think that it's a factor. I don't know that it's a deciding factor. The kind of kids that will be a deciding factor for probably aren't getting in school here. Truthfully.
Okay.
But it certainly can't hurt. I mean, it's probably, it's got to help. It can't hurt, I don't think.
How was practice today?
It was good. It was a little better.
Going in the right direction.
Yeah, hopefully. It was awfully warm, but they pushed through pretty good. I think this was our hottest day.
Was Clinton back for season?
No.
Did Cravante get a chance?
Cravante got a good day's work in. He did well.
Did you see any rust, or were you pleased
No,
with
he
him?
did good. He busted his tail. He had a good day. He really pushed.
Do you feel like that group, they're sensing the opportunity there and trying to kind of lift up?
Yeah, I think they see a chance to play. They want to play.
What have you learned through the years in terms of getting a group of players refocused after you lose a player for whatever reason?
Yeah. You know, I think that there's an old adage as a coach and a player that I really adhere to. If you want to see what's going to happen, take a bucket of water and stick your fist in there and pull it out. And that's about what happens. After about 30 minutes, everybody starts to worry about themselves and the game and the team. And, you know, it's like I tell guys all the time, they're going to play football at Georgia Tech, whether I'm the coach or you're playing or whatever. They're going to have a team and they're going to play. So the program and the team has to be bigger than one person. And that's the way you have to approach it. And I think in our sport it happens a lot, just with guys getting hurt. You know, you could be out there and all of a sudden on air, we've all seen that happen. It's happened a bunch to me through the years. Somebody tears an ACL or you step wrong or whatever, and they're gone. So you don't have time to worry about it or pity about it. You got to get next man up and get ready to go, and that's the mentality you got to take.
So in this case, I mean, guys are deflated for a little while, but they sort of moved on quickly.
Well, I think yeah, I mean, I think the guys were fine. I mean, you know, I'm sure that Diedrich has a lot of friends on the team, and a lot of guys like him, and he likes them. But, you know, he's going to move on, hopefully, and be successful, and they've got to move on and be successful.
As a coach, no matter the circumstances, are you always sort of looking on the field to make sure guys are there? Like those first couple of practices where you sort of gauge it?
You know, honest to God, I never noticed any difference. Yeah.
Another question, your system obviously is run-oriented. It's
right.
Succeeded with an even number of running backs. So from a coaching standpoint, even though you lose a great kid, are you fully confident that you guys are going to produce?
We'll do the same stuff we've always done. Yeah. We don't change because of the person. We never have. I don't ever go into a game and have a game plan for a person. It's a system deal, and we run the system, and somebody fits in and somebody plays. And that's the way you got to play. It's got to be the same on offense, defense. It's the same. I mean, you know, now in a certain situation where there's one play in the game, if you've got a Demaryius Thomas, you might want to throw him the ball. You know, that kind of thing. But as far as a game plan goes, you don't go in saying, okay, we're building everything around this guy.
You just sort of move everybody up and see what they got.
Yeah, you just go play. I mean, so like I said, we played 4 games last year. We didn't play, and we didn't change anything. A different guy. You just put somebody in, go play.
We went all 4.
We did.
You feel like what happened at Virginia Tech? I mean, right down the middle, it was all different guys, and you went out and won. a tough game on the road against a
We
ranked
just
team.
play. You know what happened? We go to Virginia Tech. That was probably the best game we played on defense. We got some turnovers and got off the field some, and there wasn't as much pressure to score every time, and you could call a game that way. And they set up the offense, and we had guys that made plays, and we got far enough ahead that we won the game. And that's the way you got to play. It's a team game. I tell our guys all the time, it doesn't say anything. There's nothing up there on the scoreboard that says offense, defense, special teams. It says Georgia Tech. And whatever you have to do to win the game, whether that's 52-50 or 3-2, that's what you got to do. And if you're going to have a good team, you're going to have to win some games 12-10, and you're going to have to win some games 42-40. It's just kind of the way it is.
You've talked about raising the expectation level for the defense to where it is offensively for you. You have a high bar. People expect you guys to score a lot of points, but that hasn't always been the expectation defensively. Do you feel like you're getting towards that?
Well, I hope so. I think our guys on defense have a high expectation, and I think they want to be good, and I think they'll set a high standard. It's got to start with them. You got to understand what's good, and then that's what you play for, you know. And I think we've got a lot of guys who've played. There's some athletes over there. I can assure you they want to be good.
Are the scout teams giving you some good looks in practice?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we just started. We've had a couple of days, but yeah, I mean, we'll get looks. We're still playing against each other a little bit. 10 minutes a day just for pad level, just for speed, staying off the ground and thudding it up. And it's not like playing live, but it's good work for both sides, just the speed.
Maybe one or two more for coaches.
Will you go to the new stadium at all for any practice or walkthrough?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it. We tried to, but it doesn't look like
Just
it.
because of the schedule? It's hard.
Well, it's just hard to get in there. Hard to get in there.
The feedback job, you see it's open at this
Who?
point? The feedback job, you
Yeah,
say
they're
is
all open. Every job's open.
And Clinton, are you hopeful they'll be back this week? Do you have a sense that he'll be back?
I have no idea when he'll be back. You know, I hope he comes back and is able to play, but I have no idea.
Regarding the uniforms, last question. Could you see you guys coming out in some little kind of unusual or something that's kind of out there?
Yeah,
In terms of
and
what?
if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
But I mean, as far as kind of stuff at Maryland or Oregon and played in, could you see
Maryland or Oregon. Oh, you're talking about uniforms?
uniforms? I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, I don't know unless Russell's got something. We're in Russell.
Oh, no, I'm talking about like going forward with
I'm
Adidas.
worried about the Tennessee game.